Oh man, it is so Monday. I have had all manner of disruption this morning. I've had technical difficulties. It's been a Monday. All right, today, all the trade deals with the US are bullshit, and I can prove it. The world is losing faith in the US dollar. I can prove that too. And I want to talk about this liberal housing plan. Specifically, why are the conservatives being so obtuse about it? Let me start with these trade deals. South Korea's President Lee says U.S. investment demands would spark financial crisis. Yeah, you've heard about these announcements, how this country or that country, that other country over there, they're going to invest hundreds of billions of dollars into the United States. Some of these countries have kind of sat there and said, oh, yeah, in principle, we totally agree with this. But as the details come out, yeah, they don't agree with this. The deal that's been offered to South Korea is that in exchange for lower tariffs, they have to invest $350 billion into the United States. That would crash their economy. Ain't gonna happen. I have said it before, I'm gonna say it again, the world is going to circumvent the United States. The United States will deteriorate and companies will continue to do business with the other countries in the world. Yes, the United States is the world's largest economy at the moment, but it's losing ground to China. And other economies can emerge. Countries like South Korea could hand over hundreds of billions of dollars to the United States in some crazy extortion scheme. Or they can say, yeah, no, we'll find other markets somewhere else and not lose $350 billion. Oh, you just hate Donald Trump. No, the world hates Donald Trump. This is gold this morning, $3,766 an ounce. Here's gold over the last year. Can you tell me where Donald Trump took office? If you said right there, you'd be correct. Here's gold over the last 5 years. Can you tell me where the world clued into the possibility that Donald Trump could be president again? I'll wait. If you said right there, you'd be correct. There's all the Biden years. The uptick started over here when the world clued in that Donald Trump could be president again. Dude, I don't make up the charts. Look, right there. Middle of 2024. Up it goes. Here's what it looks like over the last 25 years. Like, you see the uptick, right? Let me go back here for a sec, in case you missed it. 98.39% increase. That's a doubling. Gold now is almost twice as much as it was back when Joe Biden was the president. Do you think people have faith in the US dollar? No. People are fleeing towards gold. The bullshit isn't helping. And to be clear, this isn't mom and pop investing doing this. This is huge amounts of money buying gold as a way to protect themselves. All right, I'm going to talk about what's been happening in the wake of this liberal housing announcement. Just so you know what's happening here. The announcement was made with two of the prefab homes in the background of Mark Carney's speech. And then the next day, those homes were not there. Let me just frame this first, okay? First up, there's a whole bunch of people in the US who think they're going to go to heaven over the next 2 days. For real. They think that either tomorrow or Wednesday, they're going to be beamed up to heaven. Come Friday, there's going to be a whole bunch of really disappointed people. None more so than people like me. Anxious to see it happen. All right, just stick around with this story for a sec here. I do a bike ride 3-4 times a week on the Thames Valley Parkway. It's an 18-kilometer trail that goes from one side of London to the other. Kind of one side of the middle of London to the other. Point is this. It's a popular 2-lane trail. You follow the rules of the road. You stay to the right. Invariably, there will be some numpty on the wrong side. And it's not like it happens out nowhere where there's no frame of reference. It often happens where there's a lot of people. Yeah, they're oblivious. They'll see all the other people following the rules of the road, or the rules of the path in this case, and they're totally oblivious to the fact that they are incorrect, that they're on the wrong side. And when you correct them, they get really offended. So you understand where I'm going? There are people out there who are very obviously in the wrong, surrounded by reference to let them know that they are obviously in the wrong, but they still think they're right. That's who's complaining about this. A whole bunch of conservative supporters are looking at the site where the announcement happened saying, well, there's no houses there now. because they're prefab houses that were moved to the location to show how they can be moved to and from a location. That was even in the announcement. One of the houses went to Nunavut. They don't get it. They don't understand. And they're all like proud about their discovery as if, oh, look, it's a gotcha. Oh, it's a gotcha, all right. It's like those 4 conservatives that lined up for that fake meeting the other day. Where are all the liberals? Maybe the liberals are waiting for the actual date of the meeting. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, but the world is quite loudly speaking out and saying that the current right-wing opinion is not the way to go. So you can be one of these people running in the wrong lane, or you can stop and look around and go, fuck, maybe I'm wrong.